Oh, Raph, you shut up and wrap those big turtle lips around me. This, of course, is Alopex from the IDW action figure series from Best Action, Loyal Subjects. This is the pink Alopex with like the gray. Of course, Alopex does have a few different looks. Sometimes in the comics she has a blue thing. There's a few where she has purple. I don't know if there's other colors. I swear there's one that's green. So maybe they'll do all kinds of variants. I don't know. But so far, Target has the pink one, which is pretty nifty. I like this figure, this variant. The pink looks freaking cool. I know the normal one is going to be blue, and there's like the blue wrapping, so decide which one you like. It's not glow in the dark, so it's just straight up Alopex. We come here with her weapons, like the two little like half scythe axes things, but pretty sweet figure. Not a ton of paint on this one, as you can see. There is the articulating tail, so it spins around on like a ball joint, goes up and down. It feels like, and I don't know, maybe mine is just stuck, but it almost feels like the tail should twist here, but I'm pretty sure there's no twist. No twist on the tail. She is an Arctic fox. Shredder, he's busy mutating all sorts of animals, so, you know, I believe he kills off her family, snatches her up, mutates her into his henchman. She's first in, it's like the Raph micro-series, and then across the rest of the series, you know, she comes around, becomes their friend and ally, and of course, her and Raph are just huge, big-time lovers. Who wouldn't want a piece of that as everything's fallen? This Raph, kind of loosey-goosey legs. People talk about Loyal Subjects getting loose. His legs have gotten loose over time. So far, this Alopex is pretty rad. So this is the pink variant from Target. There will be a regular blue variant where it's like the blue markings, blue wrappings. She's not quite a spindly figure. She's got those thick legs, but she's got like little dainty feet, which actually have pretty good articulation there. You can do some cool stuff, but the poses, the tail certainly helps. You can fudge things. If we get right into the articulation, this one's pretty smooth. Like, there's no stuck joints. Full Townsend. There is the bicep cut, double jointed elbows. You can see here, this joint is pretty good. It's not as unsightly as it can be. Regular hands. She's got the half scythes. The crunch lovers, especially after how crunchy Rat King is, you're going to be disappointed. There's some crunch, but you crunch too far and it pops out. It's like a regular joint. They didn't do like the Rat King thing, so there's about that much crunch before you stretch the joint. And then there's no... Here, I'll just get that out of the way. There's no... Let's look at this. This is interesting. Oh, that's where the ball pegs in. Okay. So there's no crunch here. That's just a twist as Shredder goes down. And there's that. And then the legs, pretty, not the full splits. Kicking up. Not a lot of kickback. She's got that fox booty going on, but there is the thigh cut. Double jointed knees as you go into this kind of like dog leg, where it's bent like that. And then pretty good articulation on the paws. So, yeah, I don't know. I think the Alopex figure, pretty dang cool. Pretty great sculpt. It's all white, you know, so not a lot of paint going on necessarily. Got the cool little, like, charm, shark tooth necklace thing right there. So, yeah, pretty sweet. Let's see what comes in that old package. And the tail, it works as a stand. You gotta love a stand tail. And we have here the packaging. I love this Best Action packaging, of course. So you got the nice display window. It's a hang tab, but it's also a box, so you don't have to destroy a blister. And so you can enjoy this amazing Mateus Santolouco artwork all around the cool. Like, I like it's interesting that they go with like renders on the back. I think that's a interesting touch. They could just do the actual figure, but the renders, you get to see exactly what they had in mind. All the accessories, more Santolouco artwork. So as you open up the package here, just go through the bottom. And I actually forgot on Rat King, there is a trading card with every figure, so you get a nice background, the turtles. Lest I forget this time, here is the trading card, which you get more of the awesome artwork. If I taped this all up wonkily. So yeah, with Best Action, you always get a cool bio card with the art, and then a little bit about Alopex, agile moves, razor sharp wit. It doesn't explain too much, but it's awesome to have. And then of course, you love the tray system. No ties, nothing to tie me down. You get the Best Action sticker, nice bright blue. I think that's neat. You get a bunch of hands, so you get, you know, 2 of the reaching out hands. They're nicely painted, the nails, the white and everything there. You get a fist right there, a fist of fury, and then you get, this is kind of like a holdy claw hand, so pretty sweet. Then of course you get a different head sculpt. So you have one head sculpt where she's all fierce and gritting, and then here is just regular casual Alopex. Really nice detail on the eyes and the mask. I think it's really cool. Let's pop this off. Nice. It's just their standard big ball joint. So if you don't want the cape, it's not cloth goods. It's a, you know, the molded plastic cape. But I think it's cool, that texture. But you could go with just the kind of, you know, casual, relaxed Alopex. But I definitely think the fierce one is the way to go. And then if we compare size-wise, what do we got going on here? Let's get her standing up fully, like so. So you have Leo here. Leo's not quite standing up fully. He's kind of like a matador pose. So she's about as tall as Leo. Mikey, Raph. Is Raph taller? Yeah, so it's really just Donzo McGee who's taller. Of course, you know, Rat King, she does get involved a bit with the Pantheon, with, you know, Rat King's sister Kitsune, who's very much tied in and involved with Shredder, part of the whole operation. She brings him, you know, keeps him alive from feudal Japan. And, you know, since she's a fox, she can control and mess with Alopex a lot. So, pretty interesting story in the comics. Alopex is a really cool character. She eventually comes more into her own, stuff with Raph, yada, yada, yada. Read the comics. They're pretty good. I recommend the IDW hardcover collection. That's the best way to do it, get into it. I think they're up to 15 now, with 16 on the way this summer? I don't know. Anyways, the IDW series, it's stellar. It's a rad series. And these are rad figures. Pick this one up, like I said, at Target. I think the blue version is hitting, you know, regular Amazon, Big Bad, everywhere else sometime in May. So yeah, this Alopex, super cool. I've had a ton of fun, standing issues aside, with the Best Action line. I know people dog them for various things, but for $20 figures, I think these are really stellar and just a no-brainer to collect. They've made huge improvements with these figures, and I really just expect them to keep getting better and better. But regardless, you give me figures based on the Santolouco artwork, I'm going to get them. So, yeah, thanks for watching, folks. Another awesome figure. Hope you enjoyed it. Like, follow, subscribe, all that jazz. Yeah, not loose. I don't know. Yeah, the plastic quality kind of is what it is, but her tail really, you know, overcomes any of those issues. I don't know, but I think it's just a rad figure. Could you get... Yeah, I mean, I don't know why you're still watching. I don't know what you're doing here, you know, but as we fade out, as we gently fade to black, let us see if the wild Alopex, if she can do kind of a wolfy run. How do those work? Not a lot of head movement up top. Yeah, really, it's really just like side to side, a tiny bit of down. That ball joint doesn't allow for much. So, I don't know. You can't really get a wolf pose, but that's cool. I like that one. Now we'll fade to black. Goodbye. Alopex. to the rescue. Honey, I'm home.